Sterling Hill Mining Museum. My name is Bill Froth. We're volunteers here. This is an educational facility. We get about 25,000 school kids come through here every year. It's a totally unique place. The other guide we'll have is Gordon Powers. Gordon's on our board of directors. Welcome again to Sterling Hill. This place was just featured on the Travel Channel. I don't know if anybody saw it on the Travel Channel. They had a special, a half-an-hour special. We're world famous here. Our minerals glow incredibly beautiful colors under the ultraviolet light. We are the fluorescing mineral capital of the world. No place even comes close to this. When you get inside, you'll be amazed. We've actually had people get married in our rooms underground here. It's that beautiful. And that's one reason why we preserved it. This was a zinc mine. Zinc is one of the many metals that we use. Zinc is one of those metals that gives us the technology that we have today. There's about 55 different elements on the periodic table, 55 different metals that we use, and zinc is one of them. Zinc is used to make brass. It's an alloy. Brass is an alloy. Two metals, two mixtures, copper and zinc makes brass. Zinc is also used to galvanize steel. This old-fashioned garbage can, chain link fence, the guide rail that you hit on the highway, that is all protected steel. It's protected steel. It's been protected by galvanizing. Okay, components of your engines, some of the castings, some of the intakes and things like that. Some of the castings have zinc in it to make the aluminum stronger. Zinc is also used in your tires. Your tires are about 40% zinc oxide. Without zinc in your tires, they'd be like pencil erasers. One trip around the block, you'd have to replace your tires. It helps to dissipate the heat. It's also used in paints. Okay, it's a pigment in the paint. It's a base in your paint, so zinc is used for many things. Suntan lotions, calamine lotion, all has zinc. Now this mine went out of business in 1986. This was the world's richest zinc deposit. Okay, there were three minerals that came out of here. Franklinite, named after Franklin, New Jersey, 3 miles to the north. Not found any place on the planet, was one of the minerals that the miners were after. Another one is called willemite. It glows a beautiful green color. You're going to get a piece of this to take home. And zincite. Those are the three minerals that the miners were after. Okay, the mine goes down 2,550 feet, 2 Empire State Buildings deep, 36 miles of tunnel in this mountain, almost from here to New York City. Okay, it goes down at an angle. It actually goes underneath the Wallkill River across the valley here. Okay, the mine is now flooded. You'll be seeing a beautiful underground lake, 180 feet deep. And basically the mine went out of business in 1986 because of high property taxes in New Jersey. Okay, in order to be an ore, to be a mineral, you have to make money. You can't be like General Motors and just lose $10 billion a year. You have to make money. And making money includes the spot price of the metal that you're mining. It includes the cost. High union wages was a bad thing for the New Jersey Zinc Company. And it also has to do with taxes and things like that. So those three things basically made New Jersey Zinc sell the property. We got it, we restored it, we have a tour through here. You'll see the amazing, beautiful, fluorescing minerals. More minerals come from here than any other place on the planet. Right now we get our zinc from Canada and the Midwest. We get a lower quality zinc, a lower percentage of zinc ore, but it's done on a much grander scale. So you basically end up with the same outcome. But anyway, we're going to break into two groups, roughly a half. We're going to go inside the attic. Gordon is going to just spend a few minutes more outside explaining some of this equipment, and I'll explain it over here, and then we'll get going. So Denise will split the group up into roughly, what do we have, 51, so 25. 25 over here.
I mean, Clem's back there in group 2.
Okay, real quickly with my group.
Nobody in this group.
No, finish up in the War Museum, bring them up the stairs.
Okay.
I lost it again.
Nobody
1, 2, 3,
6, 8, 10, 9.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Cut him right here.
26? Okay, and then you guys.
Okay, real quickly for my group, the miners got down to their different levels on the man cage. It used to have a railing on it. Basically, 40 guys would hop on there. Notice there's a wheel on every corner. They would give a signal, and they would be lowered down to one of the 20-some-odd working levels. Again, the mine goes down at an angle. We'll talk about that later, but that's how they got down. These cables went to the hooks on the top. Okay, now all the ore came out of this mine. All the minerals containing the zinc came out of the mine as lemon-sized chunks, went to a 5-story industrial complex up top where it was ground into a fine powder. The fine powder then went down this conveyor belt. Remember we were up there a few minutes ago? We saw the big conveyor belt. It goes into one of those 4 big tanks over there. Then it would be loaded onto trucks and trains. This is all the pulverized ore like a powder, taken to Palmerton, Pennsylvania, where they have a lot of energy in the form of coal, and it was turned into the actual zinc metal. It left there as 40-pound bars, 40-pound ingots of pure zinc. Okay, so that was the process. Again, it was refined in Palmerton, Pennsylvania, not here. It left the property as crushed rock.
How much ore does it take for people to find that out?
I don't know. It depends. It's variable because the ore has different amounts in it. Some is richer than others. Anyway, I'm going to say 40 pounds would probably take about 100 pounds of ore. It was that rich here. Yeah, very rich. Usually it's around 60% here. Most other places it's under 10%. The miners...
Usually when Bailey shoots like that, he's shooting a woman's crotch.
Everything was scooped up with this. This is
Edit,
an
edit.
LHD load all dump. They're made in Germany. They're diesel-powered front-end loaders. The key here is articulating. It's got a big hinge in the middle, so this can make a very sharp U-turn. Okay, we'll go inside. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes, Dale.
Okay, everybody over here, I'll get over here.
It's cool over here.
You can go right up to the ore park.
Damn, where's the light?
Okay, right now we're in the adits, A-D-I-T. These are crossword puzzles. Adit is the horizontal entranceway into the mine. You see we have some stalactites growing. That's the hard water as it comes through the rock. The hard water evaporates and we're left with stalactites. The large pipe overhead was to pump water out of the mine. 80 gallons per minute had to be pumped out of the mine, because the mine goes underneath the Wallkill River. It hasn't rained for a while, so we don't have any real dripping occurring here. But the mine actually goes underneath the water table and all has to be pumped out. New Jersey Zinc was making enough money to do it. We tried pumping it out to the 550-foot level. It was costing us $3,000 a month, so we stopped. The other pipe next to it is for compressed air. Just like your local garage, compressed air is your main power source. Compressed air works your hoists, your drills, and things like that. In the event of an emergency, there's a door over there, 1,850 feet of steel ladders. The miners had to have a second way to get out in the event of a collapse. 70 people lost their lives in this mine and the sister mine in Franklin, New Jersey since 1850. It sounds like a lot of people, but it's really not that bad, considering you didn't have OSHA and all of the regulations. It was basically a very safe mine to work in. You didn't have black lung disease, you didn't have explosive gases, you didn't have asbestos, you didn't have radon gas, no radioactivity. So it was basically a safe mine to work in.
The Blair Witch Project.
Ukrainians, Russians, Poland.